YouTube/Patreon/BitShoot. Today's video, I want to chime in with a quick impromptu video. In today's video, I want to talk about wolves and sheep's clothing. Yes, wolves and sheep's clothing. First things first, I want to say, hit that dislike button again, bitch. Nah, that's just funny as hell. Unsubscribe again. I don't like this video, so I'm gonna dislike it. The video doesn't stroke my ego, so I'm gonna unsubscribe. Thank you, you're doing me a favor. But anyway, shout out to the real supporters, man. Shout out to the real genuine people out there. And you know, it's genuine people all over the place, but it's even more fake motherfuckers than it is genuine people, unfortunately. But that's the world and society we live in. But so check it out, man. You probably already know this, but we have wolves in sheep's clothing. And these wolves, you know, they smile in your face. You know, they try to come off friendly. They try to come off genuine. They try to come off loyal. But they actually the complete opposite. You know what I mean? They try to, you know, like, you got motherfuckers that know how to play roles and shit. Like, they know how to play a role of a good girl, or they know how to play a role of a good boy, or they know how to play the role of trying to be friendly and, you know, acting friendly and shit. But it's just a whole bunch of fake plastic shit. You know how it go. But these individuals are wolves because, like I say, they pretend to, you know, be your friend, or they pretend to be interested in you, or whatever the case may be. But really, they just trying to pump your head up to get you going and shit like that. You know, oh yeah, they gonna say this, they gonna say that, but they never gonna follow through on anything that they talk about. You see what I mean? They just want to be able to say. So, for example, right, they just want to be able to say, oh, this person, they came up and said something to me, this and that, this and that. They just want something to talk about. These individuals just want something to talk about. And especially, this is big, these wolves in sheep's clothing, it's big amongst people that are miserable. People that, and that's the thing, I've been through a lot of shit in my life. I've been through a lot of fucked up shit. And I ain't saying, like, I got the greatest testimony in life, or I'm better than anybody. I'm not saying nothing like that. But through the shit that I've been through, I still got the ability and the strength to smile. Most motherfuckers haven't even been through half the shit I've been through, and they can't even smile. They can't even chuckle. Or, you know, they got to put on the act. Every day they go to work, every day they get up, or every day they go to school, or whatever the fuck they doing, they got to put on the act to try to pretend like they happy and shit like that. But really, you know, they want to gossip and, you know, whisper and shit like that just to get attention, and, you know, things of that nature. You know how this shit go, energy vampires and shit. But really, you know, when nobody's around, they all over you. You know, I call it virtually sucking your cock. You know, and excuse me for my vulgar language, but if you've been following me for a long time, you know that I have to explain this stuff like this just to get my point across. You know, there's other ways I can say these things, yes, of course, but I have to really get a vivid image, you know. So basically, when nobody's around, you know, they all over you, they all in your face. But then once people come around and shit, you know, they gonna play that role like nothing happened, and, you know, try to act all cool and shit like that. But really, you know, it's just a wolf in sheep's clothing. And when you're not around, or even if you is around, they gonna try to act like they don't know you, or they gonna try to, you know, just do a lot of bullshit. See, these individuals you have to watch out for, because like I say, when nobody's around, they're your number one fan. But when people start to come around, they act like they don't know you. It's just fake Hollywood shit, plastic shit. Those type of people, and this is not for everybody. Everybody is not like this, no matter what nationality, creed, color, or whatever you are. Everybody's not like this, because like I said, I know some so-called black people that's just like this. I know some so-called white motherfuckers that's just like this, and anything in between. So the color shit don't mean nothing. It's just what human you dealing with. You dealing with a fucking asshole, or are you dealing with a fucking reptilian kind of some shit, or some fucking Jezebel spirit? Because there's a lot of those Jezebel spirits out here. But yeah, man, they gonna, you know, they gonna be fooled. They gonna, you know, try to send subliminal messages at you. You know how this shit go. But me personally, you don't want to get petty with a Capricorn, because we are the masters of pettiness. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. I don't really give a fuck about that petty shit. It's just, I'm just delivering this message to you. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. It's called jealousy. A lot of motherfuckers jealousy. We already know. They smile in your face and shit, but really they want to take your place. Really, when you turn your back, that's when they pull up the knife and they stick it in the back of your, they stab you in the back. Whether that's physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially, whatever, you know, or even just as an example, what motherfuckers do, as soon as you turn your back, they gonna put the knife in you. Oh, he said this person, this and that. You go look in the fucking mirror. Go look in the fucking mirror. But I forgot you don't want to do that. That motherfucker might crack. you look in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Instead of worry about what somebody else doing, focus on yourself. Instead of trying to bring somebody else down, uplift yourself. You see what I mean? But you can't do that though, because you've been pulled down so much. So hit that dislike button again. Look, yeah, we got a reaction out of him. Yes, you ain't get a reaction out of me, trust me. If you get a reaction out of me, it won't be pretty. And I'm not talking about a reaction physically out of me, but hey, nah, that shit funny. But on some real shit though, you got these wolves in sheep's clothing, and they come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. And me, I can see them. I see right through them. You know what I mean? So I just play it cool. You know, because you gotta, in today's age, you gotta fool the fool who think they're fooling you. See, it's a lot of fake motherfuckers around. It's been a lot of fake motherfuckers around. Not everybody, but a lot of them. You know what I mean? Shit. They want to act funny towards me, I'll act funny towards them too. I'll act like they don't even exist. Trust me, like I said, I'm never a Capricorn, the master of pettiness. I will act like you don't even fucking exist, like you never, like I never even met you before. You know what I mean? Like, but I hate to stoop down to that level. But when you're dealing with these type of manipulative and demonic spirits, because it's not even necessarily the physical person, it's just the spirits that's onto these people, you know what I mean? They just do a lot of shady shit. They can't be trusted, you know, just weird, just jealous motherfuckers. He look good and this and that, and he probably fucking all these hoes, and that's not even the case. So you just put your foot in your mouth and you just fucked your own self up just by assuming. You see what I mean? It's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, I look good, that's great. I don't really give a fuck about all that shit. I'm not that superficial, you know what I mean? Oh, you need to be humble. The same motherfucker that say you need to be humble, bitch, you ain't even humble. What did you talk about? People that always try to, and I ain't talking about myself, I'm just saying as an example, people that always try to say this and that, you need to do this, you need to do that. You need to do it your goddamn self. Stop being a fucking hypocrite. Stop sucking so much dick. You know what I mean? Maybe you can fucking concentrate one time. You know what I mean? Have some fucking self-respect for yourself. And maybe somebody else will respect you. Now hit the dislike button again, because this video doesn't stroke your ego. You want somebody that's going to lie to you. You want somebody that's going to tell you all the things that you want to hear, but you don't need to hear that. You know what I mean? See, truth is something that is hard to hear, but you need to hear it. But a lot of people, they rather be told a lie. They respect a lie. You see me, once you don't follow through or whatever, you done. You cooked. You know, I'm going to cut you off so fast, you ain't even going to know what happened. You know what I mean? Like, real shit. But it is what it is, man. You got wolves in sheep's clothing, and they come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. You know what I mean? So hit that dislike button again, unsubscribe again. Who gives a damn? You're making my job easier. But more videos coming soon, man. Have some self-respect, man. Love yourself. Be your fucking self. Stop trying to fit in all the time. I forgot.